What's up, everybody? My name is EmergencyTaco, and I've got a video that's a little bit different today. I'm going to be complaining about Christmas noobs. Now, I know some of you are kind of wondering how I'm going to complain about Christmas noobs. I mean, Christmas noobs are wonderful. It's the most noobiest time of the year, right? I mean, and the idea of Christmas noobs, I love the idea of Christmas noobs, and I loved Black Ops Christmas noobs, but not Modern Warfare 3 Christmas noobs. But the idea that you can go out and buy the game when it's released and take 2 months to really warm up to the game, learn the maps, learn the spawns, learn the guns, learn what to do, what not to do, where to go, learn the routes, and learn the strategies, that's fine. And then 2 months into the game, you get this sort of little vacation where a whole bunch more people get the game. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have anything unlocked. And they come in, and you basically just take a shit on their hopes and dreams. And that's a great idea for me. That's one of the reasons I buy the game when it comes out, along with maintaining my YouTube channel. Because at this point, Call of Duty is not as incredible as it was to me back in the Modern Warfare 2 days. Because I played the shit out of Modern Warfare 2. I played Modern Warfare 2 way more than was healthy. And I loved that game. I loved that game so much. And then Black Ops, I got bored with it within 4 or 5 months, and Modern Warfare 3, you know what? It's like, meh. I'll throw it in when I'm sick of playing Skyrim, if that ever happens. But it's not my go-to game anymore. And I thought Christmas noobs were going to make it better, but that wasn't the case, because within a day, there was even more bullshit than before Christmas. Now, Christmas Day was great, although I couldn't play with a party because there's something wrong with this matchmaking. It's horrible. You can't get in with a 2-player party if you want to. I spent 2.5 hours trying to get into a game. I played like 3 games in 2.5 hours when I was trying to go in with a 3-player party. We would either not be able to connect to each other, even though all our nats were open, we wouldn't be able to connect to the server, or we would sit for 15 minutes in a lobby waiting for people to connect to us. And when people finally connected to us, the game would start, and there would be nobody on the other team. They would get disconnected. And I don't know why that was happening, but it was really, really annoying. And by that, after 2.5 hours, I just said, fuck it, I'm going solo. So I did. And I did well. I did well. On Christmas Day, I was doing great. Because everybody on the other team that was a Christmas noob was really, really, really low level within the first 20s. They didn't know anything. It was easy to take advantage of that. And that was fine. But 3 days later, which is when this was recorded, I was really unable to take advantage of anything, because everybody on the other team, every single Christmas noob, was using a Type 95 with a rocket launcher, akimbo FMG9s, or a Stinger of some sort on their back. Well, you can't really have akimbo FMG9s of some sort. They're the akimbo FMG9s. But every single Christmas noob was, at this point, is using an overpowered weapon. Now, there were 2 people on the other team, which had a decent amount of skill. There were, and hold on. This is a point I'd like to make. Just watch how long it takes for this helicopter to get shot down. But anyway, and it's gone. But one person on the other team was using a silenced UMP, and he was actually good. He was shitting on me. There's no reason I can complain about him. He was all the way through his 2nd prestige, I think. It was like 2nd prestige, level 68, and he was just good. He was better than me. He was beating me, but it's just one player on the other team, and I don't care what anybody says. One player does not make a team. There was also another prestige kid. He was running around with a sniper, and he could do some dirty work with a sniper. I had to give him props also. But then there were 4 Christmas noobs. There was one who I think was actually a Hanukkah noob, because he was level 80. He did prestige the next game, so he wasn't a level 80. I'm not prestiging kid. And there were 3 Christmas noobs who were all under level 50, no prestige. And I think 3 out of the 4 of them were using a Type 95, and 1 was using a P90. And no matter what I did, I would always run into a Type 95 kid. And whenever I finally managed to put up some air support, it was gone. It was gone in a matter of seconds. Now, I don't know if I've talked about this or not in previous videos, but I hate the Stinger. I hate the Stinger with a fiery passion. I mean, I think the Stinger is the most overpowered thing in the entire game, personally. You may be saying, oh, that's a load of bullshit, but I've hated Stingers and Strellas since Modern Warfare 2. I've always thought they were overpowered. I've always thought it was way too easy to take down air support. I mean, you should not be able to get a 12-kill streak, put up a Pavlo, and have it be gone in a matter of 4 seconds, just because somebody decided to have a Stinger on their back. And also, it's not exactly difficult to unlock the Stinger. You unlock it at level 40. So, basically, in the Christmas season, by the time Christmas noobs start hitting level 40, the game is over because they're running around with Final Stand, a Type 95, and a Stinger, and you can't do anything except run around and shoot them. But running around and shooting them doesn't work because you put 4 bullets into them and all of a sudden they're on the ground and they've got that moment of invulnerability when you can't shoot them, but they can shoot you. And in a Twitch game like Call of Duty, that moment of invulnerability is really all you need to kill somebody. But anyway, back to Stingers. I think, personally, that Stingers should either be a level 80 unlock with 1 bullet, or be a level 80 unlock with 2 bullets, but give everything else in the game an extra 2 pairs of flares. I think attack helicopters should have 2 sets of flares. I think Reapers should have 3 sets of flares. I think everything should have 2 more sets of flares, so you have to die at least once. You either have to have 2 people shooting at it, or you need to have 1 person shoot both bullets, die, and then shoot again. It shouldn't be 1 person picks a Stinger, switches to a Stinger, and drops your air support. But that's a different story. I can make a rant on Stingers if you really want. What I'm talking about is my inability to play a game anymore without getting killed in some sort of bullshit way because I shoot the kid 3 times and he turns and 1 bursts me with a Type 95, or I turn a corner, I put 3 bullets into the kid and he panic knifes me. Or the worst part is when I turn a corner with a fucking PP90 and the kid sprays me down with 1 burst while hip firing with a Type 95. The fact that you can use an assault rifle, a non-fully automatic assault rifle, to get the drop on somebody with a high rate of fire SMG in a close quarter situation is absolute bullshit in my mind. There's just nothing about that that makes sense to me. The fact that any gun in this game is that powerful is absurd. And, like I said, Christmas noobs were great for the first day. But after the first day, it just got to the point where I couldn't play a game without raging, because I would do well. It's not like I was going 4-26 every game. I would finish with at least a 2KD pretty much every game. But the fact that I couldn't capitalize on that, I couldn't turn that 2KD game into a 6KD game purely because of my inability to avoid the bullshit, whether it be I call in my kill streaks and the shit would stay in the air for 4 seconds and I wouldn't be able to get any kills if I was trying to go for an AC-130 or something like that. Like I would get 1 kill with my Predator, 0 kills with my helicopter because it gets shot down in 2 seconds, and then go on to get another 4 kills with my gun, be 1 or 2 away from an AC-130, and get killed by a Type 95, which is really just a combination of bullshit. It's both people shooting down air support because they got Stingers on their backs, and it's people with Type 95s shooting me, or people going into Final Stand and having my kills stolen, and oh, that could have been my thing, but that could have been my kill streak, but it wasn't my kill streak because of Final Stand or whatever. Just the fact that these Christmas noobs have now actually become real try-hard noobs and just sit in a corner or run around with overpowered guns and overpowered death streaks. Why there are even death streaks in the game, I don't know. But whatever. That's just my little rant on my anger towards the Christmas noobs and the Christmas season for Call of Duty in general. Anyway, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I don't want you to think I'm just bitching and moaning because I suck. I'm bitching and moaning because it was just really irritating me. Anyway, that's that. I have been EmergencyTaco, and I I'm out.